do you think that sort of belief in hard work is something that's missing in Britain today?
I do a bit. There are 9 million working age adults who are not working.
That's Chris Philp telling us that we, the British public, aren't working hard enough by pointing to 9 million adults not working. First, it's easy to eliminate over 2 million of those, as ONS figures showed that most under 25s were in fact students. But before we carry on, let's hear Nelofer Hadiat's thoughts on what Chris has just said.
I just think it's so rich coming from a man who got sacked from one job and resigned from another, and whose entire party was roundly sacked by the British public at the last general election. I think he's got absolutely nothing to say. So as a political speaking point, as a political tool, I get it, right? He's got to say something in his ineptitude. But if we walk past the kind of the brass neck of it, and talk about specifically when it comes to our British workers lazy, absolutely not. Absolutely not. The majority of the people that you described are either studying. These numbers are really interesting to look at anyway. So what they're trying to say is that anyone over 16 is of working age, irrespective of whether they're sick, irrespective of whether they're carers, irrespective of whether they are parents who look after their own children. And many millions of those are over 50s who can't work for various reasons. I think lumping everyone in with this is a great bat to, hit British workers over the head with, but it doesn't achieve anything. No solutions are being offered here. This is just a way to score political points. I find it really, I just can't take it seriously.
And as we compete globally with countries like, South Korea, China, India, we need a work ethic. We need everybody to be making a contribution.
So here's a few other things to think about. Carers make up over 1.5 million of these people, and the sick over 2 million. And considering the Tories let the NHS waiting list go up, Philp should keep his mouth shut.
We are in, as George Osborne said years ago, we are in a global race, and that means we've got to be competitive, and it means we've got to work hard. And I think as a country we need to lift our game. We need to up our game.
Finally, it's important to remember when you change the retirement age, you dump another load of people back into the job market. So, for example, WASPy women make up a couple of million of those people looking for work. Click here for Is Helen Whately either drunk or weird?